LC.
I'm Chris Spielman.
I'm passionate about being from here. We know our neighbors. We take care of each other. Through 4 generations, Progressive Jeep Ram has supported good causes right here in our community.
Choose Progressive Jeep Ram and buy a new Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4 for $12,500 off MSRP. Or buy a new Jeep Compass 4x4 Latitude for $6,500 off MSRP. That's $12,500 off for a brand new Ram 1500 or $6,500 off for a new Jeep Compass 4x4. Only at Progressive Jeep Ram on Hills and Dales Road in Massillon, serving our community for over 80 years. Offer cannot be combined with any special financing, lease, or other advertised offer. All rebates to dealer. Dealer contribution may affect consumer cost. Offer applies to in-stock vehicles only and does not apply to prior transactions. MSRP excludes optional equipment and charges for tax, title, registration, and dock fee. Offer applies to residents of Ohio. Must take delivery by April 2nd, 2019. See dealer for details.
Progressive Jeep Ram. They're just good people.
The Sam and Brad Show.
Join us Wednesday, 2 o'clock. Sam and Brad Show will continue to fill in our brackets, have a little fun with you, and open the phone line.
Checking on the Indians out in Arizona, and make sure the Cavs stay in the bottom 3.
1590 WAKR. The Ray Horner Morning Show.
One of the most remarkable finds in the study of human evolution.
On 1590 WAKR.
1590 WAKR, as I mentioned, our team from St. Vincent-St. Mary in studio with us this morning as they prepare for another trip. This morning, and of course, Coach Joyce is with us as well. And Drew, I know you're really proud of this team. You and I talked last week at the Akron Family Restaurant. These guys went down there, did the job last year, and you and I talked about how difficult to defend, the diversity on the court with this basketball team. But talk about these guys and this team, Drew.
Yeah, these
Three of these guys smiling there while Coach is giving those words. Chris Painter, why don't you step on up to the microphone? Talk about, not to go down to Columbus in the next 24, 36 hours. Talk about this group of teammates. You being part of this group.
It's definitely special because I've put in a lot of work. All of us have put in a lot of work, but we have had a lot of motivation this year because, we want to go back to back to back in the three-peat. So personally, it's just very accomplishing to go back to states, but I'm not satisfied yet.
I often talk to Coach during the course of the season of that schedule he puts together for you guys. You guys don't get a day off. I mean, he loads that thing up for you, but he likes to prepare for the first, second, third, fourth week of March to get you ready. Talk about the schedule and how it unfolded for you guys and how it prepares you for this.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I love the schedule because, we have the toughest schedule in Ohio, so that definitely prepares us for the playoff run. And we never see anything that we don't know about. Like we never play any defense that we never seen before. So we're already used to everything that's put ahead of us.
Also with us, senior co-captain, tri-captain, I should say, London McDay with us. London, talk about it. You mentioned you transferred on into St. Vincent-St. Mary. Obviously, you're very happy with that decision.
Yeah, at first I wasn't very happy though, because it was a hard transition. But playing with the great players and having good coaches around us, it's been an easy transition after I continue to keep playing with these guys.
The one thing I've often talked about with Coach Joyce is not only X's and O's and preparation and watching the other team, but it's more than basketball with Coach. He's preparing you guys for the next stage of your life. Talk a little bit about the school and the coaching staff and that type of aspect that a lot of people don't hear about when they talk about St. Vincent-St. Mary basketball.
Well, Coach Dru is a great coach, and he wants to prepare his men as well. So he's always giving us great speeches and inspiring quotes. So he's always there for us, and he just wants us to prevail as basketball players, but as men as well.
How about just team, London? Talk about the team itself here for this year.
It's a good team, and I don't think we fold under pressure. I mean, we've been through many different types of situations, and we've shown people that we're a great team, and we've been working really hard.
I want to bring Chris Painter back in. Chris, talk a little bit, and I was talking to Coach last week. The one thing that I really love about this edition of the St. Vincent-St. Mary basketball team is you have interchangeable parts. Because of your length on the court, 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", you guys can slide around and do so much. Really makes it tough to defend and game plan for you guys, Chris. Hey, Keyshawn, step on up to that mic again. Let's go back to last week. You're down 16-0 in a regional semifinal. I have to tell you, I've done a lot of play-by-play with the Irish through the years. Coach, I don't know if I've ever seen one of your teams down 16-0. But then you guys called timeout, and I thought Dru brought it up to me really well on Friday. He had prepared you guys because that team comes out of the gates quick.
Right.
Talk about being down 16-0 and then bowing the neck and coming back and limiting that team to like 21 points the rest of the game.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Coach Dru told us that they was going to come out really good, and they came out really, really good. And we've dealt with that adversity before. We've came back from 20 down in practice. We work on it every single day. So I think we were accustomed to dealing with the adversity and coming back from 16 down.
Coach, let's talk about that schedule again that you put together. And we've talked about this for, 17, 18 years now with this basketball team. You play for times of the year.
Yeah, it's just a precursor to March, but
Me if I'm wrong, on the road.
right, yeah, there was one point in the season, I think we were 13-2. I ended up we were 13-3. We had only played 4 home games, so that was wasn't by design, but that's how it worked out. And when you can win away and on other teams' courts in hostile environments, it prepares you.
What about Olentangy Liberty?
Very good team. They have a great player who's averaging, from what I understand, is like 24 to 28 points a game and 8 or 9 rebounds. He's been offered by a number of the Mid-American Conference schools. They have a good surrounding cast. Coach Nossman is a coach I've coached against. He was at Willard High School years back, and I've had an opportunity to coach against him. He does a great job. They do a lot of things offensively to spread you out and get the kind of matchups they want for their key player in the post. And defensively, they're not overly aggressive, but they work to contain you, keep you from getting into the paint and then having to take shots that maybe you don't want to take. And I think the thing that they probably do best is rebound and only give you the one opportunity. You don't get a lot of offensive putback opportunities. At least that's what's happened in the films that I've seen of them. So it's definitely a challenge. But I tell these guys, the main thing is I just believe this group is very, very good defensively in the half court. We work at it every day and spend a lot of time on it. And the thing is offensively, we have we've had at least 4 different guys who've had games where they've scored 20. We have 4 guys who are currently averaging double figures. So it's hard to take someone away and feel like they can keep us from scoring. We have a number of options to put points on the board.
And you played every type of game, too. I mean, when you got the schedule like that, we saw it with Copley a couple of weeks ago. We've seen you guys get into the 80s, so you guys are well prepared heading into this game. What's the schedule for you guys the rest of the week, Drew?
We'll have a good practice today and tomorrow and head to Columbus on Thursday and, prepare. We're going to try. I'm not going to promise these guys because we got work to do. But it's big that 2 teams from Akron being in the Final Four. So we're going to try to go down and get to see the Buchtel game and on Thursday evening if we're able to do that, and then prepare for our game on Friday evening.
All right. Well, listen, guys, thanks for getting up with us early this morning. Good luck. We're all rooting for you.
Thank you.
Keep that St. Vincent-St. Mary heartbeat going. The big floor shouldn't be anything big for you guys. So. Hey, one more question before I let you go. Javon Graves, Buffalo in the tourney. Have you had a chance to talk to him? And he's got to be living that real good stuff right now.
No, it's special watching him. I haven't had a chance to talk to him. Just send him texts every now and then. He always replies back. But the great thing is he made a statement when they were interviewing him after the MAC game, and he said, "Hey, I've been on a big stage before." So he wasn't intimidated by the big stage, and that speaks volumes about what we've been able to do to create opportunities and for young men. So we're excited for him, and that's a very good team. I got to watch them. They came to our gym, and I got to watch them practice, and I think they're going to really turn some heads in this tournament.
Yeah, 6th seed, I think, out west, Buffalo. Yeah, Drew, good luck. Go get him, man. Okay, thanks for coming in, guys. Appreciate it. London McDay, Keyshawn Jones, Chris Painter, trio of captains, and head coach Dru Joyce.